Konnichiwa, Miami Gamers, Jeremiah, the anime boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Long story short, guys, last night I killed them off camera. I'm talking about the hydrogen monsters. Well, I'm still doing the mission with the Geo God himself, Zhongling. So today, guys, we're gonna finally continue doing the mission. Also, long story short, off camera, off time, I'm able to make all my kills weapons to level 80. So, let's get started. Okay, here's a quick recap we're doing. After your chance meeting with Zhongling, you learned that the Fatui named Camilla is trying to organize an occulture expedition. Zhongling is roped as a consultation along with an archaeologist named Wang, who volunteered for the task. Though you distrust the Fatui, you join our Azuri invitation. The first subject of the investigation is Azuri, overlord of the Vortex. They're in a corner. I mean, what are they doing here exactly? Tell us something.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
Wow,
we
dang.
all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Wow, what is...
Stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her.
What?
She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
Being sus?
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
No, I was saying, it's a bit strange.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
I mean, isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Maybe.
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
It would have been better if I did record me kicking ass with those guys, but...
Oh.
What is it?
What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex. But they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time.
How so?
The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
What's wrong with him?
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good.
He's being sus!
Other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power in it?
Yeah?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
No, you're trying to get rich off archaeology.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the chi thing...
Oh, you better not.
I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the god of salt, too, actually. Let's go to Salterai next.
Why? So we're supposed to go right there. The problem is, these guys are what the fuck? He's trying to get to me. Oh god, I forgot. Never mind. Fuck you guys! I'm going to do my job. It's a big ass monster. Okay, now that we're here, what is the big deal with it?
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
I was about to say, why is that music playing in the background?
According to legend, the people of the god of salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Sal Tarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal.
I've seen this so many times, I was like, how the hell do we break this?
I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of salt.
Is it related to Rex Lapis?
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth.
Bitch! That should relate to me! How come it doesn't? Oh, because it doesn't break the wall? I will have order! I mean, he looks mad, guys. Just look at his face.
The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Nope.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
Oh, tell us.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals.
How so?
Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
I want to see.
Since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Oh, this is the
Here it
first...
There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
I see it, I see it. Come on! Come on! I swear to God! Oh, there you go, there you go. Go to the second
See
one.
that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
Nope.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
That's where we're going.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
So we'll stand right here. Jeez! Oh my god, really?
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War.
Oh.
Tianheng in the south.
Oh, I see one.
Yaoguang in the east. Jueyun in the west. Qingce in the north.
I see it.
All
To the north, to
Fun-less.
the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
Nope.
I think I've heard this saying before.
certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Tarai.
Sad
Oh.
then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
This guy.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north.
Okay, south, east, west, north.
With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
So southwest. What again? I'm gonna let those guys chill because I don't want to disturb them. That's what I'm doing. What are they doing? Okay. South goes first, right? Let's go. I'm gonna look back here to recap. So this is east, west, and north. Gotta remember that. He's kind of busy. Nope. I don't know what's gonna work, but let's see what happens. Last one.
Tianheng in the south.
Oh.
Yangguang in the east.
Shut up! So this is east! Because north, south, west, east. I'm confused. Okay, this better be the one, I swear. And this. There you go. Oh, look at the shield!
The seal really was broken.
Stop hurting Reese.
Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
Yes, he is.
It was nothing, really.
It feels like a while.
It's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Yeah. Okay, we're here. Well, this is gonna be a fun experiment. What the fuck?
Before entering the room,
I fell!
that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
That is the funniest glitch I've ever seen in my channel! And plus, I was hoping something like this will have to be ever again because only this happened one time. So I hope I'm okay, and plus power is staying though.
Okay. What is it?
Where am I?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I won't take it either.
Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
Paiva, are you okay? I'm looking down, it's just I'm down there.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli.
What is it?
If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
But I'm dead! Am I dead? Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I'm underground! What the fuck happened? Wait, I need to calm down. It's down. I'm actually down. What the? I'm actually be here. What? I explore the caves under was. Oh. Oh my god. This place is amazing. What the actual hell? If there's a boss fight here, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm not gonna. Oh, the slime's around here. I'm not gonna do it, you guys. I'm just gonna go on ahead and move on. Fuck you guys. This is hella cool. Of mist and salt. So this is a domain. Okay, the seal has been broken, and both of the treasure and tales of the gods are always within. The party pushes on, which I'm with despite aim. Explore the further look. Oh! A busy-looking statue appears to be made of salt. Cough, cough. Okay, that's very interesting.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
That turned to salt.
They were
I know.
probably followers of the God of Salt.
I broke your shield! Hey, don't you down.
It's hidden deep in this room.
Honestly, I don't like how Sonic's ability fight looks. It's pretty bad. But, you know, I'm gonna use it out of the battle. So you guys die. So my Zhongli I'm using is supposed to be level 40, but because when it's story mode, he's gonna be eventually at level 70. Ohio! Okay, one more guy left. No, they're gone. Okay, good. I could bounce. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, can I even get up here? Thanks. Nah, I gotta be careful with this area. Wait, they sent the thing. Oh, never mind. The salt. So
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
So that's real?
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
What?
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine.
What?
I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey! How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
I don't want you to fight a whole lady. That door just opened! Okay, let's examine this part of the body. If it lets me, he is treasured in an excellent position. No, perhaps he was also afraid? Yeah, because it looks like... Oh, I see some people up there. They're gonna die. I'm going after them. Bitches! I don't care about your damn singing! I don't know, I gotta do this guy first because he's gonna summon something. Fall. Whoa, watch it, dude. Hey, get over here. Bye-bye, you two! Just fall to the cliff. I don't care. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna move on with. Oh wait. Oh, there's two. I know what to do. So we need Charlie's dick holder, and I could stand right here.
Slide right.
Door to be at the. Oh, is this? Oh. Look in the distance. That was pretty cool. So we go right here, where I just saw. Like, huh? And it looks like a weapon!
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
What?
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power.
You use this to measure the size of a human being's penis. What? That's so disgusting! I know, right? Anyways, yes, use this to measure your own penis. My penis?
When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth.
Oh.
The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh my god, really? I'm just gonna sigh.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
Shit!
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
He's a god.
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
Like the way it does.
One of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
We're gonna fight him out, we. Oh my god, that's what I thought!
will have order.
Goodbye! Oh shit! Look at the time I'm making already!
Stabilize.
Oh my god, look at my damage, it's so crazy! You go bye bye, because he's literally about to die in a second, if I could get him.
Can't run from
We will literally fight him! Oh my god.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue in.
Oh my god, the background.
Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
He was for 2 though, so fuck him.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
I hope you never become as greedy as him, Paimon.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
That's good though, I'll give you hair pets.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract?
That should relate to all of us guys, so be careful what you want.
I think we should be honest with each other now.
Yes.
Huh? Be honest about what?
How I feel like you, Paimon. How you feel me? Every time I look at you, I want to eat. You wanna eat me? Why? Because you must see food. For fuck's sake, that's been joke for over a year now, and that's still happening?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
That's sad.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Come to think of it, I never heard you say Rex Lapis.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Dang, we're still going with this. So we're going that way. Now I gotta be careful this part. Gotta fly away and oh. No, I gotta think. Okay, I gotta think I'll do this. So let's use my dick to fly forward. Oh my god! So I gotta climb my dick and fly to it. And then I do this. Explode! And there's treasure behind me. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Oh my god, more bitches to deal with. Disable! Oh my god, wait, that was not enough. I broke your crumb! Now I gotta deal with you, and how far away is this next location? You know what?
This is order.
McDonald's, please! They don't got Wazer with me, so I need you, Wazer, to help me out in killing Amber. This is going to take forever, oh my god. This is your punishment, 2 dicks to your face! Okay, that's what I thought though, because I see something up here. Is that blood? I hope it's not blood. Okay, good. God, my head's hurting from sitting down.
This is a sword?
Oh.
It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back! Fight back against the evil Morax! But sadly, she was defeated.
Wait, it was a girl?
The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt!
That's not good. I don't think it's good.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim 1.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Good.
Yes. But the only 1 object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
What can we do then?
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide.
That's
If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
That's just not.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Oh my god.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
I want you to bend over so I can have sex. What the fuck?
No, you can't hit her!
Wait, what?
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh?
Huh?
I know, right?
The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then, this sword.
What's so sad?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Oh, what the fuck?
Weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt!
No.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
No, that's true. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Hey, come back!
Was this really is true, right?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Sometimes it hurts, guys. Sometimes it hurts. So let's keep going. Catch up with Wanyan. Wait, where is she? Oh, found her.
Are these statue thingies running?
Wait.
We find a head.
Oh.
Salt
Yeah, look at these.
and betrayal.
We gotta get going. Look at all the salt though. They're all just scared. Terrified. And she's right here. Are you even okay? Because you don't seem okay.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward.
Oh my god.
That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Open up. Something's over there, isn't it? Is it there? Talk to the way when it's the truth. Okay, it's right here, and I'm a geogod, so what do you think?
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day.
Where is she? I want to see how she looked like, actually.
The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme.
Sorry, guys.
Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis.
I'm feeling sad about the storyline. Oh my god.
Feared Havri's
Plus the
rage
song.
and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse.
Oh my god, the song that mixed with this is so
They
sad.
risked their lives to come here,
Oh, my camera.
to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't!
She crying.
This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Her eyes reaction! God! They're so funny!
Yikes!
But sad.
Lee didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to the god of salt.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well.
What?
Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Luia will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
I'm going there?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Come on, dude.
Treading old ground. Telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Oh. So, no boss. Good, because I'll be paying the ass and I'll be done with life. He's up there, okay. And I've been trying to climb this shit-ass walk for how long? Maybe 50 minutes? Wait a minute, what is it, two me's? Before anything, I'm grabbing this real quick. And then I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this guy as another Zhongli. Oh, it's right there.
I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyonstone Forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue.
I love how that dick thing was hanging back there.
To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So, what would you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
That's true, guys.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one
Also,
who
Arthur.
crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tevat.
So, that's why you want us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago,
Oh,
the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land.
oh, look at the storyline losing to.
Guyonstone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears.
That's crazy.
After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
I wonder how it is if they're still alive with us.
May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume.
Well, if that was cocaine, that'd be so funny. Like, toss the cocaine. We don't need that shit anymore. I love how he done that.
And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue.
If that was
My
cocaine,
legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
if that was cocaine, I swear that'd be hella funny. Wow, what a deep ass story. Oh my god, look at both of us. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Now suck a button if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe today for more anime content right here. Also, if any questions, leave comments below. Of course you enjoy. I will of course see you in the next one. Bye!